Hey friends, welcome to my kitchen. It's a great day. We have a brand new season. New spring catalog has just launched. It's the best catalog this season, this year. Honestly, it's one of the best catalogs I've seen in a while. I'm most excited about absolutely every new product. So I'm so excited for you guys that you're now able to get out and try the new products and hear about what my family favorites are. We've been able to test them in our kitchen for the last couple of weeks. One of the perks of being a leader is getting items early, testing them. Also a perk of going to our conference, you got to try them and take a couple of them home as a consultant. Consultants and leaders are just excited about all of these new products. I can't wait to share them with you. If you're just joining me for this season launch, and this is your first season launch, welcome. This happens 4 times a year. We get a new catalog, new products. We may have vaulted some products. The vault list is still going, though supplies are running out. Vaulted last season products. Put them away, we put them in a bed for a little while and bring them back in later catalogs, and we have new products to keep your meal times exciting and changing up. So it's Taco Tuesday, and I often like to do a Mexican themed dinner, though it's also season launch. So how can I do a little bit of both? Well, I'm reaching for one of my favorite new products for dinner time tonight. Actually, 2 of my favorite new products. One is probably been used more than the other, though I'm constantly finding new ways to try the first product. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Dinner time here in my family. Some are just coming in the doors. If you heard the front door open. My daughter just got back from class. She's got class in about 45 minutes again that's online. It's busy. Another daughter, my older daughter, just got home about an hour ago, just for the day or two, just because she's in between classes, and there's a TA strike at her university, so she doesn't have as many classes this week as normal. And my son's not home from work yet. My husband's been home all day, but he's been helping me get ready for Easter, so it's busy. And we're hungry. We want some dinner. You've been there where it's been a busy day and you just want dinner and you don't want to take out, or you don't know what to make. You don't want to be super busy, but you want some good flavor. You want something that's delicious that your family's going to love. Well, I got you. This season is all about quick, easy, delicious, full of flavor, all kinds of meals. So what am I making tonight? Well, I am making brand new product. Kickin' Jalapeno Burger Seasoning is going in my steamer to make Kickin' Jalapeno Burritos. So we're going to use this just like I would taco seasoning in my ground meat, in my steamer, in my microwave, a few minutes, and it's going to be done. So that'll go in a moment. I've also, and this is a taco night kind of treat. Every once in a while, instead of doing our own home wedges, we get the taters, we call them. And so I wanted to use both fry seasonings on them because it's just a fun way to flavor up your taters. Even if you're getting frozen, you don't have time for fresh made. We're going to be using brand new cheesy fries and brand new Cajun fries on that. So we'll do those in the oven. I'm also going to do a Cajun aioli to go on the burritos, chop up some veggies, and I've got one last surprise just before we finish up. So let's get cooking. First things first, these are probably not going to be done by the time this demo is, so I might as well go ahead and season them, and then they're in and getting ready. So you can notice here, hopefully you can see, I've got 2 quarter sheet pan liners because that way I can keep the flavor separate. The cheesy fries, I don't know if you can see how empty that jar is, but we've been using it on everything. It is garlicky, cheesy, just perfect flavor for whatever you want to sprinkle it on. We like it on potatoes, smashed potatoes, popcorn. It's amazing on garlic buttered naan breads and whatever you might want to put it on. We did smashed potatoes the other night, which were delicious. And of course, French fries, what they're intended for. Cajun fries, give that a shake, is going on the other half. This one's a little bit spicier, depending on your spice meter. I certainly don't find it super spicy, but it does have a little bit of a kick. My daughter Katie might find it spicy. And you can, of course, put on as little or as much as you like. And that's literally all you have to do if it was frozen or even fresh fries, just sprinkle them up. You can toss them in a bowl if you want, but I've just been sprinkling it, and then when they come out, I toss them again in the seasoning again, and that's it. So they're going in the oven. They'll need about 25 minutes. They won't be done by the time I'm done here, but I will show pictures as always. So we'll put them on for about 25 minutes, and then let's do the burger. All right, so jalapeno is honestly one of my favorites of the new season. This is so versatile. Even though it says it's burger seasoning, it can be used so many ways. I've used it just as a dip, so mix it like a dip mix, really great with veggies. I've used it in my scrambled eggs, is one of my favorite ways. In fact, we had that yesterday morning. A little bit in your scrambled eggs with some ham and some cheese. Just delicious. We've used it as burgers. We've used it as meatballs. Tonight we're using it for these burritos. So the recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef with 2 tablespoons of the seasoning. I've got just over a pound, probably about 1.5 pounds here. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons. Grabbing my spice spoon here. 2. The smell of jalapeno in here is just perfect. It just makes you just want eating everything. We had this actually at our season launch event in Ottawa. If you were at that event, hello. Hope you enjoyed. We had this at this event in a quinoa salad, which is part of the recipe collection of recipes that's for our new season. I'll share that document tomorrow. And that was another delicious way to make this. And I'll tell you, I have a recipe I'll be sharing. Maybe put it in the comments if you want to hear about this. I made jalapeno popper dip. Kickin' jalapeno popper dip is what I called it. And it was a mix of cream cheese and some, oh my goodness, cheddar, a little bit of Greek yogurt and mayo, and this seasoning. It was absolutely delicious. All right, so I used my ground meat separator, mix that in just like it was taco beef. Put that in, put the lid on, in the microwave it goes. And I'm gonna say let's put it on for 5 minutes, and we'll see what that does. Oh, I don't think my door was quite closed. There we go. All right, I'm gonna rinse this ground meat separator off so that when it comes out, it's not got the raw meat on it. A little bit of soap in my sponge here. There we go. All right, so we have a couple more things to do. Now, how can you top these? Whether you're making burgers or burritos, it's freedom of whatever you want. If you want some jalapenos, you can add some jalapenos onto it. Anything goes, really. Just your regular old burger toppings, whether you want pickles, onions, lettuce, whatever you want. I'll be doing lettuce, and I've got a couple friends here to add to that toppings plate as well. So I want to remind you of my burger friend here, the mandolin. And especially if you don't like chopping onions, just want to make sure which blade I've got on here. 3.5. I think we'll switch it to the thinner one. So the mandolin, 3-in-1, 4-in-1 actually, has 4 different blades. It's got 2 straight blades and 2 julienne. That's the big julienne. And we got a small julienne in here as well. And then another straight blade for thin slices, which is what I want for the onions. So I just pop the one I'm not using out, pop the new one in. Put the handguard on, friends. It's not optional. You do want to use it. And then just get slicing. Now, if you are checking out the banh mi burger seasoning, that's another new burger seasoning. Just delicious. That one's new flavor in our household, and we all love it. It calls for some pickled toppings. This mandolin is perfect for that as well. Look how beautifully thin it slices, and just in seconds, like all of those onions in just seconds. So you can do up your cucumbers for your banh mi, your onions for it, whatever you want to do. Same with your pickles for your burgers, your tomatoes if you like, or, I'm just going to pop this out, grab a really good knife and slice up your toppings as well. So I'm just going to slice up my tomato. And get that taken care of. Now, the other thing you could be doing, because these are burritos, is you could be doing salsa with your tomato instead of just tomato slices. We're keeping it simple tonight. Just sliced tomatoes going on them and some lettuce. And just need a towel here. There it is. And just lettuce, onion, tomato, and I'm going to slice up an avocado just to make that super simple. So far we've got our jalapeno burger seasoning, making burrito beef in the microwave in my steamer just in 5 minutes. So this is kind of a perfect burger flavored weeknight meal. You can do this with any of our burger seasoning. You could do it with the banh mi. You could do it with the regular returning burger seasoning that we always have every season. Do up some big burger sauce. Whatever you like is an acceptable topping. So I'm just going to scoop this stuff out so that if you wish to have a avocado slice or two on your burrito, you can. And then I'll just put some cheese and some lettuce, and we're laughing for toppings. All right, couple more things to do. We got another minute. We'll see if we can get this one done. So in here, I've got just a half a cup of mayo. I like mayo. You could use Miracle Whip, whatever you've got in your fridge. There is no wrong answer. And another way to use our Cajun fry seasoning. So you can just kind of eyeball this and season with your heart however you like, but we did do some measurements on it. We're making an aioli with it because it makes an absolutely fantastic aioli. So I'm just going to put in 1.5 teaspoons into half a cup of mayo. And I'm looking for my spreader, there it is. And just stir it in and let those seasonings mingle. You can also make this as a dip. It's fantastic if you add Greek yogurt. Just another half cup of Greek yogurt ought to do it. And you can see, it makes a beautiful aioli, which will be tasty on our jalapeno, kickin' jalapeno burritos. All right, so the beef I'll check and make sure that it is done. And I just have a couple more tasks to do. And dinner's ready. Like literally, we're gonna have our fries will have to bake, or our taters will have to bake. Just a few more minutes left. Another 18 minutes on those. All right, so just the meat, the seasoning, lots of steamy goodness. And oh my goodness, it smells delicious. I can see there's a little bit of pink, very dead center. There's a big chunk that didn't separate well enough. So I'm chop it all up and I'll put it back in for another minute. Oh my goodness, that smells delicious. And of course, if you love spicy foods, add more. Honestly, like you will love it. It is a delicious jalapeno flavor, but not too spicy, just a kick. So if you're sensitive, you'll be just fine with the regular recipe. Super sensitive, just back it off a little bit. All right, in it goes for another minute. All right, now we got one more product to showcase tonight, and then I'll be back for a couple more things maybe tomorrow. All right, so tonight in my Ninja, I've already measured out 2 cups of ice. I'm adding 2 cups of water. I'm adding frozen strawberries. Anybody have any idea what I might be making here? I'm gonna have to grab for my scissors. I didn't rip it straight. Thank goodness I've got these great Prep Pro scissors. I love them. And I need 2 cups of strawberries. And if you get a couple extras, that's okay. It will not hurt anything. They can be whole or sliced, you choose. They could also be fresh. You just may have to add a little extra ice. All right, so what are we reaching for? Brand new strawberry margarita mix. Now this says for 1 cup of each, I need 2 tablespoons of the mix. But I just did 2 cups. And I'm not going to use my spice spoon that had all the other seasonings on it because that wouldn't be so good. This is a delicious, delicious seasoning or drink mix. It is all the flavor, definitely not all the sugar though. It is a sugar conscious mix. So that was 2, and I think we need another 1, 3, 4. All right. So it is made with real strawberry pieces in there. It's cane sugar, so it's in terms of a refined sugar. It's one of the least refined sugars. All natural ingredients. There's some lime powder in there, so you don't even need to add the lime juice. Everything you need in your mix. And like fraction of the sugar in compared to the grocery brands of mixes. So I'm going to be noisy for a second. Turn my Ninja on and let this up. There's 1 ice cube that's just jumping around in there, but you can see margaritas in minutes. Now, I didn't add any tequila. We may. I haven't decided yet. It's a weeknight, so maybe not, but we just made taters in the oven, sprinkled them with cheesy fries and Cajun fries. We made some Cajun aioli, brand new Cajun seasoning for our fries. Is not limited to fries. In the microwave, we've got the beef, or actually this was ground pork. Seasoned up with the kickin' jalapeno. It is ready to go. We're going to put together some kickin' jalapeno burritos. So just all our favorite toppings, some cheese, whatever you like. Dinner will be ready in 15 minutes, not even. There's 13 minutes left on the clock for the oven. And it was very, very simple to do. What time is it now? It's 6:51. I talk a lot, so I mean less than 20 minutes and all of this is done, and we're just waiting on the taters to be done in the oven. You could speed them up in the air fryer if you wanted as well. All right, I want to tell you my favorite products of the season so far. We've used a couple of them. Kickin' jalapeno, definitely top notch. That's one of my favorites. The strawberry margaritas is starting to get to the top of that list for sure. Cheesy fries, you can tell by the amount that's in the jar. Very, very popular in my house. We use it on everything. Anything you can think of sprinkling a little bit of Parmesan on and a little bit of anything. Got little notes of garlic, a little bit of chive in there. It's just a perfect topper for anything. We also have been enjoying, for anybody who loves pop, you got to check this out, the Pop Shop tea. Now make this as a simple syrup and add it to club soda. Fool your taste buds, less sugar, all the flavor. It's got sarsaparilla in it, so that's what's flavoring cola and root beer. You'll enjoy it. It's a great, great mix. Yeah, those are our favorites. Now, of course, we love the banh mi. The banh mi has been a great adventure for our taste buds, and the Cajun fries has been super popular as well. Honestly, friends, there isn't anything that we haven't loved. Ginger mule, we have only made this so far as a tea. I'm excited to make this as a Moscow mule, but we haven't done that yet. But that's what this is flavored after, that tea. That's it. We've got so much on the go, so many new products, returning favorites. We got our burger seasonings are back and all kinds of things. My light just went out. I hope that wasn't oh, it looks like I'm still live. Let me know if I'm still live, but my tripod's light went out. Anyways, we've got all kinds of returning favorites too. Oh, Canada is back. Teppanyaki is back. That's so good. Try that with the banh mi. It's just delicious. Make a banh mi burger bowl and add teppanyaki as your dressing. You'll just fall in love with your Nourish bowl in an instant. The salmon's back. The Tuscan chicken. Just have a great look at this beautiful catalog. You can grab it digitally. All the flavors of the season. Of course, we've got burgers. Of course, we've got drinks. And I want to show you this page here too. This is our protein powders. It's hard to see where I'm at, but you can see there's 3 now. Anybody who was a host and got to experience the salted caramel protein powder. You're going to be super excited that it is in the catalog now too. And we've got all kinds of milkshake recipes, whether you use it protein powder in it or not. We've got great solutions, including a strawberry milkshake using the margarita mix. We've got it all. Just Shake Shack frenzy. We've got it all. Summer long, whatever you're craving, we've got the flavors. So flavor is our favorite F word, maybe. Anyways, friends, I'm going to let you go. We're going to get dinner going here on the plates, and I'll take some photos. I hope you're enjoying the new season event and the new catalog, and check it out if you haven't yet. I'm also looking for anybody who wants to host an in-person party or a virtual or whatever kind of party you might be doing. I've got some dates open, so you definitely want to get on my calendar before those dates run away. Of course, I've got space in May as well, but definitely April dates are getting scarce, so get your name on my calendar ASAP and earn some of these brand new products for free. Don't forget too, if you want to taste everything, you're excited about it all, there's a Taste of the Season collection while supplies last, 10% off. And if you're brand new to Epicure, your first time buying, send me a message because I have a promo code for you to earn 15% off of your entire order. All right, friends, that's it. We're going to go eat. Hope you're great. Whatever you're doing, make sure it's been epic.